All right, so our next presenter is Jessica with our Master's of Science in Historic Preservation.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica Chunat, and yes, I'm in second year in the Master of Science in Historic Preservation program at the College of Charleston. I want everyone to picture a historic neighborhood. It can be one you have driven through on a road trip, one near your hometown you would go to for seasonal events such as summer fairs, or a neighborhood you've seen pictures of but have not yet had the chance to visit. And now imagine if every piece of what made that town look historic disappeared. The wood shutters were gone, brick roads paved over with asphalt, and large skyscrapers popped up the next block over. The integrity behind a historic district is what evokes that sense of history it intends to provide. When thinking about preservation, one first thought that comes to mind is the National Register of Historic Places. Established by the National Historic Preservation Act of 1966, the National Register creates financial and community incentives for local preservation. There are very few federal regulatory teeth in this legislation that actively protects these properties. They could be listed on the National Register one day and then demolished the next. It is the local stakeholders and actions on the community and state levels that preserve these communities. Some communities, such as Charleston, South Carolina, have strict local ordinances aiding in their preservation. Proposed alterations must go through a Board of Architectural Review, where the public, including local preservation foundations, have the opportunity to comment. Other communities, such as Edgefield, South Carolina, shown above, have a strategic plan for their community, but no local interventions that are codified to create this reality. This thesis will look at National Register historic districts, regions possessing a significant concentration, linkage, or continuity of sites that relate to each other historically or architecturally. Districts derive their importance from being unified entities. While many historic districts have strict local interventions that preserve the tangible integrity, many may not. For this research, I'm looking at preservation ordinances, planning codes, and comprehensive plans for 7 communities throughout South Carolina. I am visiting these communities' National Register historic districts that were nominated between 1966 and 1986, and I'm measuring the loss of integrity seen over time. This study is looking at local preservation policy in a manner at a level that has not been undertaken before, and will be contributing to the understanding of the efficacy of preservation policy in local communities across America. The goal of this research is to determine if there is a projectable lifespan for National Register historic districts that lack local interventions, what that lifespan looks like, and how that lifespan can be extended. It is important for communities to understand how their preservation policies are working and how they can be improved to retain stronger integrity for years to come. Because the wood shutters and brick roads take you back to the 1870s, and ideally they will last longer than the 2030s. Thank you.